Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen with a special edition. What are we doing today, Karen?
So, I've been working on a series, my animal face series. If you watched my early FlossTubes, back when I first started releasing FlossTube videos, you'll have seen some of these faces, but then I stopped showing models before they were released. So now we're ready to show the entire thing.
So the first thing we're going to show you are the bear series.
Well, okay.
No?
I was going to show the Afghan.
No, that's the end. That's the pied de resistance.
Okay, apparently we're showing that at the end.
Yes.
I'm so confused. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
I have taken control of her FlossTube. So we're going to show you the bears first. This is the basic bear pattern.
And this model was stitched by Tifa. I will link her below. She recorded FlossTube videos. She hasn't done one recently, but I will link to the her FlossTube channel as well as FlossTube channel and Instagram. And so this is one of the earlier ones that got stitched. And do you want to show the back as well?
Yes.
She put this cute Winnie the Pooh fabric on the back and made it into this just small pillow.
And I love it because you can tell that she specifically chose to do this section because there's a little strip here and a little strip here. And Tifa, we've met Tifa, and she's wonderful.
And this is just on some 18 count, like cream colored Aida. And she actually didn't stitch the center part of this color because she just stitched it on a color that was similar. Which is something you can definitely do.
Yes. Second thing is this one.
It's the boy bear.
It's the boy bear.
And Jason stitched most of this. I stitched part of the face as well.
Because I made a mistake and I got super frustrated.
And Jason had this idea to make it into a little bear. My sister actually knitted the body for us. And we made the top into just like a pillow, kind of like that previous one. But then we just sewed it on to the body.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a fuzzy on him.
Oh, yeah.
But you could also do just a sewn bear.
You can do lots of different things, and we will show you many different things you can do.
And so as part of the patterns, I'm including a finishing document to show the different ideas. And so I'll have links to like the pattern for this and some patterns for if you wanted to sew the body for the bear. So just a lot of different tutorials and links to supplies will be available if you purchase the pattern from my Etsy shop.
Okay. So each of these comes with the base pattern, and then one that's a boy version with a bow tie and a girl version with a bow in the hair.
So actually the next ones aren't so some of these were done by model stitchers that they just sent me a picture. So for the elephant,
scoot to the side, give a nice big space here.
Or just put it over both our faces.
Or that, either way.
But this was actually the first model that was ever stitched for me. Once again, back then I was showing patterns and I was like, I could really use some model stitchers, but I wasn't really willing to ask yet. But so Liz, Cranky Stitch, contacted me and was like, oh, I'd love to stitch that. And so I was like, well, will you model stitch it for me? And she said yes. So I sent her the pattern and she was my very first model stitcher. And so she stitched this on some 14 count white Aida. And you can see what it looks like. So after that, I had the courage to ask for other model stitchers, and that's how I've gotten some other people to model stitch for me as well, which I'm very grateful for, because these patterns would not be being released right now otherwise.
There's a ton of them.
There's a lot of them, and I've been working on this for almost 3 years. So I really appreciate all the help from the model stitchers. So then the boy elephant was stitched by Maggi Blocker. And once again, I will link to these people's Instagrams. And she finished it in a hoop. So I'll insert a picture. And this is also on just some 14 count white Aida. Okay, now I can show the next one.
Next setup after the elephants comes the foxes. Foxen? The foxen.
So I stitched this on white Aida. I think this is one of the ones that I may have shown in my earlier FlossTubes. It's just a hoop finish.
Yeah.
And then
this is so cute. I love how who did this?
This is Tifa.
Tifa. This is amazing. I love how you finished this. So this is the girl fox. The cute little bow in her hair. But how she finished it, it's another little pillow type thing. But on the back, She made a little foxtail. It's so cute. So, yes, this is adorable.
And that's just on some 18 count, like, off-white Aida. She also, once again, on this one, did not stitch the color in here. She just let the fabric.
Because, like, you can't even tell the difference. But yes, did not stiff.
And then also, she didn't have the colors I had charted for the pattern. So I don't know if you want to pull that up too. So I told her she could pick just colors she had in her stash.
Oh,
so,
yeah, it's a little bit different. I see that now.
So I include her conversion as well as the conversion I originally
the original colors
I picked for the Girl Fox.
Right.
I don't have a stitched version of the Girl Fox that is that original colorway, but I mean, you get the idea. I put it like a digital image for that one. So the next one, so the Boy Frog was stitched by Lisa Goetz, and she is forced. Oh, I didn't put it in here. Dang it. Forced City Stitching. I'm sorry. I will link it below. I'm sorry, Lisa. I do know your channel. I watch it all the time, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now.
But here's the picture. I think you're going to put a picture here.
I'm going to insert the picture, and she did this in a hoop. So then the Girl Frog, I just had this idea as I was stitching to do it on a tote bag as a pocket. So I actually have a tutorial that I have done on how.
Did you have that idea or did I?
I did.
Okay.
So I have a tutorial, and I will link it up in the corner, and I will link it down below. And so I show you how I do this pocket. Finish. That's the word.
I was like, you're looking for a word, but I don't know what you're doing. The sentence would have stood fine by itself. But yes. So the finishing video is linked up there. It's down below. And
I will also link to
where to get the bag because it's on Etsy.
Also, with the finishing, I'm going to have a separate blog post where I talk about all the finishing. So if you want to know how I finish things, all the links, even if you don't buy the pattern, the links to all the finishing tutorials I have in that document will be available on my blog. And I will link that below as well.
So for free.
Yeah. So the next is the giraffe. The Boy Giraffe was done on 14 count white Aida. And that was...
Picture?
Yeah. And that was in a hoop, and that's by Maggi Blocker. Oh, also, I forgot to say, with the...
With this, it's...
Yes, that's on the frog... The Girl Frog is on 14 count sand Aida.
Okay.
And the Boy Frog is on 14 count white Aida. That was the picture I put in.
Oh,
So also, if you want to know the details, if I forget to say what a fabric was, that will also be in the show notes for this video, which will be linked below.
There's a lot going on in this video, and it's a lot to remember.
Yes.
So... bear with her, because I'm not really doing much. She just wanted me to sit here.
And help me. Like, I would be much more frazzled if I was trying to show all these at two.
Okay, so next up is just the regular giraffe.
Yes, and this is on some 14 count light seafoam green Aida. And so I just made it into a wall hanging. Jason did all this part up here for me, so thank you, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I would... You're welcome.
Really, getting these patterns released has been a team effort. I would not have been able to do this without all the help I've received. So thank you for everyone who has supported me in this.
But yeah, Karen sewed all of this to make this wall hanging super cute. And yeah.
So what's next?
Okay,
Hippo.
Oh, yes.
So it just lost a foot.
Sorry, I screwed that up.
So these feet are in with just on pins. So. And this is the foam cube finish that I've seen. And this was my first time doing a foam cube.
Was this the first or the second time?
I did two at the same time. So,
oh, okay.
Hey, look, it's my face.
But I didn't. This is actually like a felty sort of cloth. I don't know, flannel. That's, I think, the word I'm looking for. So it didn't work as well as I think like a cotton flop would work, but it worked okay. And it's a no-sew finish. Cutting the styrofoam was annoying.
But it's done.
And this is on, what is this on? This is on 18 count white Aida, and this was actually stitched by Christina Boyd. but I did the fully finishing. So some of them she sent to me that I fully finished.
And then we have a picture of
the boy hippo. So I stitched this one a while ago, and I made it into a pillow cover.
Oh, right, because this you gave to...
I gave to one of my nephews for Christmas a couple years ago. So that is on some 18 count white Aida, and I'll just insert the picture.
I don't know when or where it's going to be inserted. There's going to be movie magic, and I don't know what's going on.
So now the koala was also one of those pillow covers. So once again, put it in there. So yeah. And that was also on 18 count white Aida. Alright, so now the girl koala, this was stitched by Christina Boyd. She mailed it to me. And it's on 18 count white Aida, and I made it into a flat fold. And
it matches the giraffe!
It does.
Oh, it's so cute!
I used the same fabric. And I just followed Vonna's, simple flat fold sort of tutorial. Mounted flat fold? One of her flat fold tutorials.
Which we learned a lot, well, we as in she, learned a lot about finishing. There were lots of new finishing methods.
And this is what, I had done flat folds before, but it was, once again, I had to refer back to the tutorials because I'm not a super experienced
And
finisher.
these will all be linked in blog posts, show notes, the finishing document for the pattern itself.
Yeah.
So, lots of different ways of finishing. So, those are the koalas.
And so, the next one is the lion. So, the lion, this one is stitched by Christina Boyd, and I finished it. It was on 19 count white Aida, and this was my first time doing a trivet. So, Michelle Bendy Stitchy is always talking about the trivet finishes, and so I got in this trivet. It was green. Jason painted it gold, and then we used magnets so it can be removable. And I just pinned the border stuff. What is it called? Pom-pom, mini pom-pom.
Pom-pom ribbon.
Yeah, it probably would have been better to sew it on, but I was being lazy, and so I just pinned it on. But it works, and I really like it.
Cute. Boy or girl nice?
A boy.
Okay.
So the boy line was also stitched by Christina Boyd, and this is on 32 count even weave 2/2, and she actually did the fully finishing on this and made this into this little pillow.
It's so cute. It just looks so royal and regal, and I love the pattern on this. It feels like Egyptian sub-Saharan-y. Like it's got a feel. It's got that sandy look to it. It's just, I love it.
And then the girl lion, she actually stitched and sent to me, and I lost, so I restitched it. This one's my stitching of it. I'm sorry, Christina. I have not found it. It's in this house somewhere. But this is on 28 count even weave mushroom 2/2, and I did one of these wooden board finishes. And I got this board from Scarlet Sky Designs TX, and I will link their shop as well. And once again, I made this removable. And I used Java Girl Stitches tutorial. There we go. For the bow. So once again, lots of tutorials, lots of help. Lots of great things to make this
everything go.
These patterns, this series a reality. So now the monkey. So this is a bean bag. So it looks kind of like a pillow, but it's heavier.
It's a lot heft. It's got some heft to it.
And it's not as smooth, because it's got the
beans in it.
Yeah, and this is on some 14 count white Aida.
Can you imagine a monkey face beanbag game? Oh, that would be so cute.
So I have a feeling.
Also, our house would get destroyed when the kids came over and played with it.
So a lot of these are probably going to end up going into the toys we have for when the kids come over. And one of my nephews loves monkeys, so I have a feeling he's going to really love this to play with.
So, yeah. Beanbag, which, again, will be linked in the blog. And then we have the monkey girl.
Yeah, so the girl monkey is on some 14 count oatmeal Aida, and one of my sisters actually stitched this for me, so I really appreciate that. I'm going to
give Lydia?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to give this back to her. As she was stitching it, her 3-year-old girl kept being like, mine. So I did the fully finishing into this pillow, but I will be giving it back to them so my niece can
super fun
have it.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to love this.
Yeah. And her brothers were the ones who got the pillowcase covers, so now she'll have an animal face one as well.
We need to stitch another one for the new baby.
So we could get, or we have all these other pillows. We could get
True, we have other pillows. So speaking of other pillows, next to the owls, right?
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
Oh, so do you want? Well, okay.
Oh wait.
There's that. There's the regular owl, but we could do the boy owl first.
Yeah, it's already
Sure.
up.
So this was once again stitched by Christina Boyd. And it was on 18 count white Aida. She sent it to me, and I finished it into this big pillow. I got this fabric a while ago just because I liked it, and so it was fun to use the fabric.
We can't get rid of this one.
That's fine. One note on this that you'll see later. So I have an Afghan that we're saving to the end, but I restitched this one on there partly because it was already scheduled to be stitched on there, but also the colors in the bow tie are really close to each other. I didn't realize that when I was when I set them side by side, they looked fine, but when I went to stitch them, it didn't. And so then I actually ended up going through and testing a bunch of different colors in just a small section until I found ones I liked.
And so the restitched is on your Afghan.
Yeah, and so both of those versions are available in the pattern. So we're gonna, okay.
Oh, this doesn't come off.
Well, it does, but show it first. So we got one of these boxes and stained it, just a wood palette box, and then we put the animal face, the owl, on top. And this is on some 18 count white Aida, and then we have magnets on it. So it didn't work. I tried putting magnets on here and just having washers, but it didn't stick. So now I have magnets here and magnets on the washers.
It works in the end. That's what's important, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is, doing it this way makes it removable, so we can...
If we want to use the box for anything else, we can. And we always just take those magnets and use them to the next finish that needs to be finished on top of the box, so we're not losing out on any magnets.
Then
and the girl. And this was also stitched by Christina Boyd, and this is on some 14 count Omal Aida, and she finished it into the hoop. So.
Also, I want to know how.
How what?
This looks so nice.
Well, it's kind of like what
because we were talking earlier today in another FlossTube that we recorded today.
The one that was the last FlossTube video. About cutting it down here.
I'm worried it'll pop out, but like this still looks super finished. I like the
she put a fabric on the back.
Cloth on the inside of it to make it look super finished. That looks nice. I want to know your methods. But it looks really good.
Yeah, because we usually just put some on the outside of the back.
I just ragged on this earlier today, and then I'm showing one that one of your model stitchers did. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. But anyway, the girl owl. Did you say what you wanted to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's stitched by Christina Boyd.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the girl owl. So the pig is an insert picture. This was stitched by Rita Marie. She has a FlossTube channel and Instagram, so I will link those below. And she stitched this for me and took pictures, and it's on some 14 count white Aida. And I believe it was in a hoop that she finished it. Oh yeah, I have it right here. In a hoop. She finished it in a hoop. And then for the bib, I did a bib for the girl pig. And I think that looks really cute. And I actually did take pictures of one of my nieces wearing it.
Super cute.
Yeah. So I'll maybe insert one of those pictures because they looked really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, the last set is the ponies. And so this is the boy and girl pony. The boy is on 14 count sand Aida. The girl is on 14 count antique white Aida. And I found these two
deep recess picture frames.
Yeah, and I thought they would be perfect for it. It fits the style to me. I don't know. They just seem to fit with horses.
Feels very antique. Horses, they're ponies.
They are ponies. So that is the full series. And so what started this idea in the first place, oh great, I did iron this before the show, but then I just had it in my lap the entire time, and so it gets wrinkled really easily. But so we were given this Afghan by Jason's mom, and I had this idea to do animals, and originally I was going to do 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, all the way down. But then I came up with the idea to do multiple versions with the girl and the boy and then the regular. So after that, I only ended up with 12 instead of 18 animal faces because, like I said, this has been a 3-year project basically. So I did one of each on each row. And so do we want to go over each one?
Sure.
Also, I have a finishing tutorial on how I fully finished the Afghan.
Okay, so we have the regular monkey, we have a boy koala, and we have a girl giraffe. That's hard to see the bow. They're like stalks.
parts?
I don't know what they're called. Antlers. Make it hard to see. And then we have a boy fox, a girl bear, a regular frog, and a girl hippo. I think you can see it. I can't see through the Afghan.
Yeah. And then so this one did get stitched twice. Because at one point I wasn't sure if I was going to get this stitched, and so I was having model stitcher stitch ones that I knew I was going to stitch on the Afghan as well. But I got it done eventually.
And the boy owl.
And
Then the regular pony. The boy pig. The girl elephant.
So all of these patterns are available in my shop. They're not yet, but once I release this video, they will be up by then, and there will be a link below.
And you can purchase just one set of animal faces. Say you don't want the whole set, you can purchase just the bears.
Right.
And so.
And I will also put a combo if you want all of them. I don't know that anyone's going to want all of them, but if you want all of them, I will have a combo pack that has a slightly reduced rate for the entire set. So that's my animal face series. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to say about them.
It's been a long time coming. Thank you for bearing with us.
Thank you for everyone who helped support me in this journey, who encouraged me, who model stitched for me.
Do you want to make it clear the finishing stuff is free on your blog?
I mean, and it's just links.
Right.
Basically.
Links or explanations for things that don't necessarily have links. And then if you want the animal faces to stitch, you're more than welcome to buy those. Those are on the Etsy shop. And it will come with a section on it that has the fully finishing instructions.
Yeah.
When you purchase it.
It's a finishing ideas. So I list all the ideas that were here, as well as a few other ideas that I had that I didn't do. So it's a long document, but it's got lots of great resources, and I will have a blog post with all that same information in it as well. Mm-hmm. And I think that's everything.
We hope you enjoyed.
Oh, wait. Actually, it's not everything. So I was going to have a giveaway. So you can say which is your favorite below of these animal faces, and you will get that series. So like, I want all the pigs, or you want the lions, or whatever. You will get a PDF.
And don't say giveaway.
Don't say giveaway. Be over 18. Be a subscriber, please.
We'll announce it in the next video.
We'll announce it in the next video. So if you want one of these ones, enter, and I will pick from the...
Just be like, oh my gosh, I love the lions. I want the lions. Or you could be like, oh my gosh, I need the monkeys.
And
yeah,
you don't have to say, oh my gosh. You can just say, I would like blank. You don't have to have my level of crazy.
So we hope you like these, and happy stitching.
Bye. I don't know how you're starting this. Don't ask me. Hello, FlossTube?
Okay.
Or hello, wider world?
It's just FlossTube.
Hello, everybody! Because this is a different video, right?
It's just a FlossTube video, just a special edition.
Welcome to our special edition FlossTube. Woo!
I don't know. So, Karen, what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to do our normal start and then go.
Oh, we're doing our normal start?
Yeah.
This is our normal start.
No, it's not.
Well, I was like waiting for you to start. You didn't.
Well, I was about to, but then you started talking.
Oh, well, this is all going to be in it, so say hello to FlossTube.